Hi everybody, dear Mama Sal, and just to let you know that I woke up again at 10 o'clock. So obviously my body needs about 10 hours sleep at the moment instead of 6. And I actually do feel better for it, I have to say that. And there's something about spending your day not thinking, now what do I need to get done before Monday, or what do I need to get done today? There's none of that about it. It's just like, okay, what shall I do today? It's like, I don't know, it's so different. It's just a very different feeling. I do need to get a mouse today, and so that's one of the, not today. No, I don't have to get it today. No. I don't have any more of those days, right? But if I happen to be in the area where there is one, I will pick one up. Because I clean forgot the other day when I was getting everything else. I'm going to play with making a card today. I've never done that, so that's what my new goal is for today. And then I'm going out for dinner, so it's going to be a busy day. Bye for now. Okay, now this goes under the heading of I'm making it up as I go along, but I'm thinking a card that has that as an overlay. If you can imagine, all the crosses would be showing the card underneath the card. In other words, this would be a second layer. I thought that would be quite fun to try. So let's try that, see what happens. Now, I rather like these two cardstocks together. Just think that looks rather elegant. So I'm wondering whether to do it with the pattern at the top, remembering we're working with this. No, I think it's going to look better with the plain at the front and then showing the pattern in the crosses. Bet you know something. Or maybe I could do both. See which one looks best, right? So now what I'm doing is I've just tried to make sure that within this square here I have got it roughly centered. Something tells me that's a good thing to do. We'll find out. Now it tells me that I need to have my blade set at 5, and it's actually at 4 at the moment if you look at this. Hang on. There we go. See that? That's at 4. Let me double check it. Check it twice. It says 5 is what it's meant to be. That's why we check it twice. Double check again. It's at 4. We need it at 5. That's what I thought. Okay. So all you do is you actually stick it in this little gizmo right here somehow. That's where you go. And you click it one more. I don't know if you saw what I did there. So you just stick it in here. There you go. So it sits properly. And then you either move it left or right, whichever way you want it to go. And I think that should now be at 5. That's back to 4. This is why we check it. Right? And now 5. So once we got it back to 5, we just drop it in this little gizmo and close it up. And now we can load the mat. That's what they call it. Now, it's a bit tricky loading the mat because they want you to have the very edge of this mat against this line. Now, if you're like me, half blind, it's very difficult to see it because the mat is clear. So I'm definitely going to put something underneath there so that I can see that better. I'll show you what I mean after I've done it. Alright, so now I've got on the side here, load, cut mat. Oh, that does not look good. So unload. It went on one side but not the other for some reason. Must have been the way I was holding it. Okay, so there we go again. Hold it in the center. go, both sides loaded very nicely. Are you breathing with me? Okay, back to the machine. All right, and breathe. We're now going to hit this here, which says send to the machine. And off it goes. Now this is going to sound louder than it actually is from my experience. It's now doing the outside line. It's cutting the outside line. Now it's cutting across the top. It's nearly done. Now it's going to come towards me again. Yep, there it goes. See it feeding in? And then it's going to go across the bottom. And then it should spit it out at me again. There it goes. Now I hit, oh god, this is so exciting. Now I hit unload. Go on, unload. Oops, there we go. Now, can you see? Sure you can. There they are, all the little crosses. Alright, I'm going to go onto a flat surface because I don't have a flat surface. That's part of the arrangement I need to do, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the special tool that obviously we're going to call Captain Hook. Got it. Right. Now I'm going to try and just zoom this in a bit for you as I try and do this almost one-handedly. So basically what I'm going to do is just bend it a little. Now that one didn't seem to cut. Well, so be it. This is not a perfect science, right? And that's why I'm here to learn. I wonder why the one didn't cut. You see, that one didn't cut either. It's all part of the pattern now. That one, oh, I don't think it's meant to. There we go. So now, 1, 2. Thank you, Captain Hook. Doing a great job. Now I must admit that leaning over the tripod to do this is back-breaking work, but for you guys, only a pleasure. Isn't that fun? So that's all done. So now I'm going to take it off the mat. Oh, this is so exciting. And now, obviously it's not sticky at the moment, so really I can choose. I can put it over there and go, well, how does that look? Well, not quite as nice as I thought it would. So now, does it look better with a plain colour underneath it? Let's get some plain colour and see. So definitely I like a plain colour behind it a lot better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my card. Not quite sure how to position that, and I don't think the cut is quite right, but I'm not going to worry too much because this is my first one and I can do a second one. Now the other thing I'm thinking about is these little cross things that I removed. I don't think I'm going to throw those away because I think they'll be quite nice to use maybe on another card. You know, like in the corners or something. So obviously this is going to be one of those hobbies where you never quite know what you're going to be doing but you know, they're quite cute. I'm certain I can find a use for them. Oh gosh, more clutter. But fun clutter. So the next thing I'm going to do is take what I've got some tacky glue here. I'm not sure why that's important, but apparently. And I'm just going to put a little bit of it in the obvious places. Okay. Okay, seriously, what did you do with the top, Sam? There it is. Oh, so typically me, right? Okay, so now we're going to put it on the card and try and sort of get it centered. Now, I guess it'd be a good idea if I'd washed my hands before I did this, but luckily it's being very forgiving. So now I'm going to be cutting this card here anyway, but that was the effect. Now the next thing is, I'm thinking, I wonder if I can cut a flower or something to go in here. Oh, I know what I've got. I'm going to go and cut something else and then I'll come back. Okay, seriously, this is way too much fun. I think we need flowers on our branch, don't you? Let me see what I can find. Now, I don't mind telling you, I'm beginning to feel like I know what I'm doing already, which is a bit scary, because I found that this stock, because I wanted pink flowers on here, was a little bit lighter than regular cardstock, but heavier than copy paper. So what I did was I first of all put the setting to copy paper, which was 2, and when I lifted up the corner like this, it didn't cut the flower. See the flower there? So I went, okay, fine, I now know I need it to go back and recut, and I set it to 3. Because this is such a precise tool, I'm pretty sure, oh gosh, this is such fun, guys. I mean, it's one that didn't perfectly cut, but we're going to need, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh, how much fun is that, seriously. Proportionally, I suppose, the ones that are closer should be bigger. Oh, the kid in me is very happy. Okay, I'm getting into serious trouble here because now I've just put some blobs of white glue in. Now, that actually looks quite pretty all by itself, doesn't it? But then I thought, what if I've got some beads? Okay, seriously. Isn't that cute? Well, for my first attempt, I am quite happy with that. Of course, now I've got to find my paper cutter, and I've got to work out how to put all my little bits now. I've got my little crosses there and all my beads everywhere. Obviously, I have to clean up after myself, which is not my idea of fun, as we know. Much more fun just to create it and have somebody else clean up, don't you think? Anyway, so